Hi everybody, it's Brian here. I hope you're all doing well. So a few weeks ago, I held a competition to mark the start of my new website, printondemandhustle.com, where I basically held a competition for participants to win the prize of me purchasing 5 stickers from the Redbubble shop. We had 2 winners, and I'm happy today to inform you that those stickers have arrived in the mail today. I didn't open it yet. I wanted to open it with you so that we could actually see the quality of the stickers that come when you place an order with Redbubble, and just basically to see what it's all about. So if you're excited about this as I am, stay tuned. Now, before we continue with on today's video, the fact that you're here gives me indication that you're interested in all things pertaining to print on demand. And for that, welcome to this channel, welcome to this episode. I hope you get a lot of value from this episode and indeed from the entire channel. My goal is to help you with advice, actionable tips, and motivation to help you take your print on demand business to the next level. I publish episodes every Wednesday and Saturday, and I'd love for you to join me in my community, so please don't forget to smash that subscribe button and click the bell notification icon so that you'll be informed each and every time that I upload a video to my channel. And now let's get on with today's episode so that I can open this envelope so we can all see what kind of stickers I have received. Okay, here we go. Alright, well, first thing that I can definitely tell you is that the envelope is sealed to perfection. Lots of sticky glue here, which is brilliant because you don't want anything to get damaged from your order. So, I'm just basically going to tear this cover open. So here we go. Alright, and now these were all size small stickers that I ordered. And we had ordered 10 of them, so 5 from each of the 2 winning participants. Okay, and the first one here we have is Go Make Today. So Go Make Today Amazing. As you can see here, it's quite a nice size for small. And the other side, it was a sticker pack of bats. You will remember, I'll show a screenshot on the screen here of the sticker pack that I had ordered, and I ordered this particular sticker pack on purpose so that you could see as a potential designer seller what your sticker pack, or rather what a sticker pack would look for a potential customer when you are creating for them. Now again, this is the small size, and as you can see there are 2, 4, 6 bats, and what's important is that you can see that each of the individual stickers is proportionally spaced from one to the other. That way, when I go to peel the sticker, I'm not going to have an overlap from one to the other. There's less likelihood that it's going to tear while I'm peeling it off. And that's really important when you are creating something for your customer base. You want to make sure that when they are ordering something, it's going to be something of quality, it's going to be convenient for them to be able to peel and use and to stick on whatever item they wish to stick the stickers to. Okay, so that's really important. Now, another one that I had ordered was these Christmas stickers so that I could have them in preparation for Christmas. Okay, we had one with Santa Claus and one with a hippo. Again, these are size small, so they're relatively quite sizable for stickers. And these were the glossy type stickers, so there's a little bit of a shine to them too as well. The colors, as you can see, are quite pronounced. There's a good contrast between the black background and the whites and the reds and the yellows. So on the whole, I'm very happy so far with what I've ordered from these 2 particular shops. Again, I will leave the shop links of these 2 participants in the description so that if you want to visit the shop and maybe help support them by making a purchase yourself, maybe perhaps you like some of the stickers that I've ordered, or perhaps maybe you want to see something else that they have uploaded since the last episode was published, you're welcome to do so. Okay, now this was another sticker pack of bumblebees. And again, as you can see here, they are divided quite nicely. So when I'm looking at it, okay, and I'm peeling it, so here basically you have the bumblebee is attached with the flower. If I had to follow the contour of the sticker, it's going to go all around. So I'm effectively getting 1, 2, 3, 4 stickers in this particular sticker pack. And then obviously, because Halloween is just around the corner, I thought it'd be really cool to order this particular Halloween themed design, which reads "Chill Out." Okay, we got this sticker in a nice witch's cauldron. I don't know if he's really chilled or he's boiling or whatnot, but I liked it, so I ordered it. Okay. Then the next two stickers was "All of You So Much." So there you go. This was a bit of a pun on "I love you so much." Again, as you can see here, let's have a look a bit closer. Yes, I am right. So because of the fact that the designer put the text close to the clip art, Redbubble did the kiss cut all around it. So now when I go to peel this sticker to use it, I'm getting one whole design. I'm not getting two individual pieces. Some people might like the two individual pieces. Me personally, I want my text attached to the clip art, so when I'm peeling it, it's going to remain proportionate just the way that I saw it on screen when I placed the order. And this is something which is really important that you really need to keep in mind when creating clip arts or graphics with text for your stickers. You want to make sure that they're close enough so that when a person orders it, they're not getting a whole bunch of multiple pieces and then they have to like really be careful to peel each piece off and then place it proportionate according to how they saw it on the screen, or rather how they remembered seeing it on screen. Chances of them getting it exact is going to be next to nothing, and that might actually annoy some people. And obviously, unless they have a ruler to keep it nice and straight, it's probably going to be jagged or probably crooked, and it's not going to look that nice on whatever it is they're sticking on. So try to make sure that you keep your text close to the sticker so that you can actually make sure that it's one whole piece when they're peeling it off. Now, again, if you haven't seen one of my previous episodes about stickers and designing, do also keep in mind that there is a little bit of a hack that you can do in order to make sure that your sticker and text is actually going to be close together. When you go towards the end of your upload process and you're just about to click on the save to upload, select the private function where you are only going to be the person who's going to see the mockups that Redbubble generates for your design on all of the products, including stickers. And go through the list to make sure that each and every product, especially the stickers, is in fact attached together, especially for something like this. If you see in the mockup that they're separate, that Redbubble has actually shown you that it's going to be in two individual parts, well, you might want to go back into Photoshop, Photopea, or whatever software editing program that you use, and just move the text up closer to the graphic and then re-upload just that component into the sticker aspect. That way, you're going to ensure that your clip art and your text is going to be close together, and obviously you're going to give a real nice product to your customer when he or she makes the purchase. Now the other sticker that I ordered pertains to music, as you can see here. And what I really liked about this, again, it is one whole piece. There is the kiss cut that goes all the way around the text. And I like the fact that it wasn't just a vertical or horizontal design. It was sort of on a diagonal. So when I'm peeling it off and sticking it, it's actually going to look really, really good. And the fact that the color palettes that were used are quite subdued, but still colorful enough that it's going to be really eye-appealing to look at. And given the fact that I have a bit of a musical background, this really resonated with me, and that's one of the reasons why I purchased it. Okay, the last sheet of stickers that I ordered, again, pertains to Halloween and fall. So the first one is a Halloween themed one. As you can see here, we have a scary haunted house with a beautiful silhouette tree, the pumpkins and the bats in the background, and this really resonated with me as well. I love Halloween. It's one of my favorite times of the year, and the reason why I ordered this particular sticker was basically to reinforce the importance that when you are uploading a sticker design, it's really important to make sure that your edges are crisp and clean. Now, whether or not it's going to be in the form of this clip art or in the form of this music, I think I'm holding it upside down, yeah, or in the form of this music, you want to make sure that your design isn't going to have a lot of tiny little pieces that people are going to have to fiddle about in order to basically peel the sticker out from the sheet to stick it somewhere else. Me personally, I tend to really shoot for either rectangle, square, or circular stickers so that when my customer purchases a sticker from my shop and goes to peel it off, they're going to have little to no trouble at all peeling it and sticking it to where it is that they like. So when you are uploading your designs for the sticker, if you are going to have a jagged edged design for the other products, you might want to take that opportunity and create a design for stickers so that it'll be nice and crisp and clean to make sure that your customer is going to have a nice experience. And again, the last sticker that I have was a fall related sticker, autumn, okay? And it reads, let things fall in place. Let things fall in place. So we've got the leaves that fall during the autumn time, which can also refer to, you know, troubles that we might have in our daily lives, the good things, the bad, the sad, what have you. Let things fall where they may. Everything happens for a reason. And when you let them fall where they need to fall, then obviously things will come out for the better. Okay, so basically, again, as you can see here, a little hard to see, but if I had to trace all around, the sticker goes all the way around, and when I go to peel it and stick it on wherever it is I'm going to stick it, I'm not going to have any problems peeling it off. So there you have it. I'm really happy with the quality of the stickers. The fact that the sheets are the way they are, it's a really good piece of quality. I'm going to be honest with you. This is the first time I've ever ordered stickers from Redbubble. I've never even ordered stickers with my own products. I don't know why. I guess I never got around to it. But you know what? Having ordered stickers from the shops of my followers, well, rather two of my followers, knowing that I've helped their designs to rank a little higher in the marketplace, and you know, obviously I've put a smile on their face for, you know, receiving those 5 "you've made a sale" emails in their inbox. I'm actually happy that I waited this long in order to order the stickers. So if you haven't ordered any stickers yet from Redbubble, whether you want to order stickers from your own shop just in order to see the quality of the stickers and maybe use these to showcase your designs around your house, around your workplace, around wherever it is that you go, or maybe you just want to give them as gifts to people, sort of to promote your shop, hey, it's a great investment to do. Or if you want to buy some stickers from a shop of a friend or a follower or whatnot, let me encourage you to do so. It's a good investment. It's value for money. I'm really happy with them. And hey, now I've got 10 stickers that I can share and use for myself too as well. So I really hope that you found value in this particular episode. Want to encourage you, continue uploading, continue researching, continue designing. Redbubble is here to help you get your business going, to make those sales. As I stated earlier in this episode, I'm here to help you with actionable advice and motivation and tips to get your shops going and obviously to make those sales. But for today, that's all I've got. And as always, be safe, be well, be creative. Bye for now.